tell you a quick story about my experience in City Hall. Back when I was young and skinny, I used to lead protests too. Before I had kids, that's what made me not skinny. My wife is skinny though, so I don't know how that works. So I was invited into City Hall, right, to have conversations about laws that are still on the books that are only policed for black people, right? Things like, did y'all know spitting in public is illegal? It's only illegal if you're black, it turns out. It turns out that the Portland Tribune did a series. It turns out that black people are policed for these minor crimes way more than anybody else. Things like jaywalking, right? I jaywalk, I might go to jail, I might die. You jaywalk, you just get across the street. So we were in meetings with City Hall at Ted Wheeler's office trying to get this taken care of, right? Get these laws off the books. We did one meeting. The meetings continued. I was kicked out. Couldn't be in the meetings anymore. He said I couldn't be there because I opposed the mayor. Those laws still on the book. Those laws still on the books. Spitting in public. You'll still get arrested walking across the street. You might get killed walking across the street. Kick the only black person out of those meetings. Now, after that, he invited Joey Gibson, Patriot Prayer, the Proud Boys into City Hall for a cup of tea. But I'm kicked out, right? We shouldn't have to be demanding the things that we're demanding, right? We're standing on the shoulders of giants that have already done this work. I don't want to hear nothing about the concessions being we're going to have more town halls. The concessions are we're going to have more conversations. We're going to study tear gas more. I don't need to study tear gas more. I've been gassed enough times. I'll tell you, it is not nice. And it is inhumane to be gassing crowds in the middle of a damn pandemic that attacks the respiratory system. It's common sense. It's common sense. When the mayor came back to town after the first night of protest, you would think maybe he'd meet with the protest leaders, right? He'll meet with activists. He'll meet with our elders. He'll meet with the faith community. No. Mayor spent the first day back. When he came back, he spent it with the Portland Business Alliance, one of his biggest donors. And they plotted their vengeance against us. That's how he spent his first day. It's not right because the mayor's place is with the people, not the Portland Business Alliance. And you know, when they huddled together, what they did? They got a state of emergency in one day. But youth climate activists have been calling for a climate state of emergency for years. He said he couldn't do it. And in one day, because Louis Vuitton's windows got broken, we had a state of emergency.
You're watching live coverage here from Waterfront Park as we are entering our 8th night of Portland protests. And just want to remind you that, you know, there's a wide variety of opinions and political viewpoints, even in the crowd there. And there are people in this city, African-American citizens in this city, who may not necessarily agree with the statements that are being made. You know, Daryl Turner, the head of the police union, he's an African-American man. He says that, you know, they're tremendously understaffed, and they are in support of this demonstration. So, you know, we're hearing one side of the story here, and we're going to hear a lot of different voices. But just know, as you listen, that there are other viewpoints that don't necessarily disagree with the overall message of this demonstration, okay? And I think that's really important to point out.
And that's what we've seen. I think that's why there are so many people that are there, that you can see 10,000 people gather in Portland. And when we say they have a unified message, we're not saying they have unified political beliefs or, you know, even opinions about how to protest and where to protest, but really what they're there for is saying that George Floyd didn't deserve to die, and it's a tragedy what happened with him. They can all agree on that, and that there needs to be some sort of change to the racism we see in our country. And I feel like it's just that straightforward.
It is, and you know, some of the names that you heard mentioned there, those people have expressed the exact same sentiment, right? So there's some politics at play here.